This is stitched still, which I can't reach. It's another lovely day here in North Yorkshire, and this is what happens when you let your wife go out and buy herself a new car. It's a Mini Cooper S Clubman, Countryman, I don't know, one of those. It's got John Cooper Works, at least it claims to be, but it isn't. It's actually quite a tidy car, 136,000 miles or thereabouts. It's not in bad nick, it's very grubby. It's with me today to clean it up so that she can use it tomorrow, and also to make a mental list of everything that needs doing. And from my initial walk around, let's tell you, I mean, there's obvious things like this is clearly wrong. These don't line up, they're loose. If we get down underneath and have a closer look, that is bottom hose for the radiator hanging down. We've got bits of cracked trim around here and here. This will need replacing. This will need replacing. We've got a little bit of rust just here where this wing's been rubbing against it. So this is loose and these sorts of things. All the wheels are really manky, as are the hubcaps. Driver's door seems to be okay. We've got a little bit of bubbling going on here. The roof is really flat paint. We're going to have to go and have a go at that in a minute. What else have we got? Another scruffy wheel. We've got little dent repairs which have been done very badly. It's had a bump on the back bumper here. So we're going to have to take this off and have a look at what needs to be done to repair it. And while we're looking at the back bumper here, again, we've got trim which is loose. We've got an exhaust, I don't think this is original, which has been rubbing against the side of the bumper there. And as you can see from that and that, the exhaust doesn't really line up with the bumper, so we're going to have to correct that. When I got the car, the boot was, there we go, the boot was full of water. So I've taken everything out and drained it and dried it, but we've now got a little bit of a rust issue here and here that will need sorting out. But otherwise, inside is just grubby, needs cleaning. Back to the doors here. The door rattles a little when you're driving, so I'll need to find out why. This is all cracked and faded. So we'll be doing that. We've got a little dent here, crack in the paint there. We've got a little dent here, which I might have to get somebody out to pull that out. We've got, what else have we got? I think that's it on the outside. We've got not a very good fit here. And another little chip there, which will need sorting out. And this piece of trim needs replacing, clips missing and rubber's perished. We've got a sunroof which doesn't open with its switch, and so it's jacked up at the moment to stop it from leaking. We've got things like this which don't seem to open. I don't know if they're motorized, but it's not actually working. In the front here we've got things like lighter socket, obviously needs attention. We've got bits of trim which, oops, fall apart, and general grubbiness. Let's have a look under the bonnet. see what we can see. What do you think of it so far, Chris?
Yeah, it needs some work, doesn't it?
It certainly needs some work.
I just wonder whether the reversing sensors work. Because we're dead in the bumper.
Yeah. Here we go. We got an engine. It's the 1600 supercharged petrol. Oh, look at that. Oh,
I'm always feeling a bit sluggish.
I think we might have to fix that, don't you? Oh my God, the whole inlet system is hanging off loose. That's there we go. Right, I've fixed that. Do you think that makes it easier to see what's going on, doesn't it? I'm not going to say that people haven't messed around with this, because I think they have. Because the other thing that I found when we had a look underneath it the other day is, let's see if we can show you. Don't know if you can see that in there. We've got adjustable coilovers. I don't think they're standard. Yeah, I think we've got adjustable fronts as well. And the front struts are adjustable. What else can we see here on first sight, apart from the fact the whole of the inlet system was falling off? They've got a turbo and a supercharger on these. That's a turbo, isn't it? Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the turbo.
I've never worked on one of these before. I've worked on Minis before, but I've never worked on one of these Cooper S's before. So this is going to be a learning curve, isn't it? So that looks like a turbo.
It does, with the heat shield over the exhaust.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be an S, a supercharged.
Oh.
Maybe it's lying.
Maybe S stands for sport.
Well, the Cooper S is supposed to be a supercharged car. That's what the S stands for. And I'm looking at that thinking, that doesn't look like a supercharger to me. And the thing about a supercharger is it's an engine-driven pump. Now it's also, down there, I can see a fair bit of oil sitting on top of the gearbox. So that's coming out from somewhere higher up. It smells a bit oily when you're driving it. It's all clean down the back of the engine. And it's all clean on the front of the engine. So we've got something leaking at the back. If you know about these things and you're watching this, please put something in the notes and educate me. Tell me where to start looking, because I've no doubt I'm going to have to fix this. Let's see. So yeah, we've got various hoses. These have obviously all been on and off and on and off and on and off many times. Let's put that back on while I remember. I wonder what that one is for. That looks like, oh, that's a vacuum, isn't it? That's a vacuum pump. And that's a vacuum hose. Going back there. Bits of inlet before we go. Everything's loose. I'm going to have to do a bit of spannering on this. First thing I'm going to do is take that and just check it over and make sure that it's all okay. And then put it back on as it should be and make sure everything's done up tight. Because it ain't going to work very well at the moment, is it? This must be air in. There's a filter down there, or is that intercooler? Tell me, viewer, what's going on down there? Is that an intercooler down there? And this is, because that was air inlet through there, into here, out of there. And then this is inlet, isn't it? That's exhaust, so that must be inlet. Oh, then we got this coming up here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything. I think, is the designation for this engine an R55? I have no idea. Anyway, I'll investigate, and I'll update you, and watch out for the next update on Maria's Mini. Da, da, da. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.